Obi can't move backward. Obi being a vice to Atiku, they are not going to win any election. Like he said, if there's an election drawn today between Obi and Atiku, Obi will flog Atiku hands down, like pieces, almost in all the states of the Federation, even in his own state, even in Adamawa.
So my wonderful people, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for always tuning in to listen. Now, Peter Obi has responded to Atiku Abubakar, who is offering him a vice president ticket if Peter Obi should accept running with him in the upcoming 2027 election. And also, many Obidient have been reacting to this offer coming from Atiku Abubakar. People like Aisha Yesufu, who said if Peter Obi become running mate to anyone, as in not just to Atiku Abubakar, as in to anyone, that she will, in her own little capacity, work against that ticket. She also said that she don't know the reason why in Nigeria, they are always asking the best to be the second in Nigeria. And also recently, Dele Farotimi has stated in his own opinion that Peter Obi still remain his best candidate for presidency, except if Peter Obi goes into any coalition that is not in support, meaning if Peter Obi entered into the wrong coalition, obviously is not going to support Peter Obi again. So my people, I don't really know what to make out from this offer coming from Atiku Abubakar to Peter Obi. I'm going to allow you to take a look at the reactions coming from Peter Obi and some other persons who have been reacting, saying that that is the worst thing that Peter Obi will ever do by accepting that offer coming from Atiku Abubakar. So they said that Peter Obi will obviously regret his action if he eventually accepts to run with Atiku as a running mate in 2027, meaning that all odds will be against him and Atiku, just like what happened in 2023 when Atiku lost to Tinubu. Nigerians will be disappointed in him. Obviously, Nigerians are going to be disappointed in him because Atiku knows that he has no chance. Yes, he's just struggling doing all these things with all his money. All he just needs to do is to support Peter Obi. Everybody, he must not be president. As in your own case, he was once a vice president. That one a big title wey be say he no go come out for him name. Even after he don't die, people will still remember him as one-time vice president of Nigeria. So the best advice for Atiku right now is to tell all his supporters to support Peter Obi. And if really Atiku joined force with Peter Obi, ask his supporters to support Peter Obi, they will go a long way. There will be a better chance for them. But just that one still gets his own disadvantage because after he will also want to run the government from under. So guys, I'm going to allow you to take a look of this video. Please drop your honest opinion with us in the comment section. And also give a like to this video so that YouTube can recommend it to others.
My fight is against bad governance, against hunger, against poverty, against out-of-school children, against people not having health services. This country have less than 10% insurance care, health insurance, should be 100%. These teachers teaching here should be paid by government because it's universal basic education. The law says here that our children should go to school free. So what my Lord is doing is helping government. Government should help him. Okay, that's what I did in Anambra State. I'm in coalition against hunger, in coalition against poverty, in coalition against good health. Politics for me is not about position. It's about doing the right thing.
But is that a report true, sir?
Whatever you make of it, I can tell you, I, Peter, have told you where I stand. I just came back this morning. I didn't go talk about politics. I'm talking about the education of these children. You don't do it with politicians. I don't fight. I'm not talking about position. In this country, we talk about politics and abandon what we should be talking about.
When you have a system that has institutionalized poverty, that's what you have. The politicians have institutionalized poverty. And so in that wake of poverty, they believe that people can do anything. But I am telling you, 2027 Nigerians should wake up. Nigeria should realize that sovereignty belongs to them. They should realize that their own future belongs to them. They should realize that whatever mistake they make in 2027 will last for another 4 years. What we're having today is a mistake we made in 2023. Let us not repeat it again. I keep saying this, I keep asking this question. For you to apply to work in the ministry, you must have a first degree. Why is it that for you to be a president of this country, this so obnoxious document called the 1999 Constitution say you must have attempted school SAT? So we have the worst of us ruling the best of us, and we think we'll get better. We will never get better.
You spoke about mistakes, being made in 2023, not to be repeated in 2027. Would you call Muslim ticket a mistake?
It's a mistake. It's a big one. It's a big one. In a country where you do not, where we keep saying, oh, take religion out of governance. Take religion out of everything that has to do with our political life, but it's not possible. It is not possible.
A mistake, okay, an acceptable mistake.
The thing is,
a mistake to victory.
Well, those who promoted it, they're already also eating breakfast. Everybody is chopping breakfast in this country today. We need to see, because of the way Nigeria is structured, the politicians will deceive you. They will tell you all manner of good things just for them to win. Now, what happens after they have won? Do they remember you? Do they appreciate you? Do they even show you love? You saw that, first time in the history of Nigeria, we were close to, applying a recall process. But at the end of the day, what happened to the recall process? Because it's not, the law, the way that it's couched, is impossible to recall somebody. And because the politicians know that you do not have what it takes to recall them back. That is why when they get there, they damn you, they don't care, they don't send you. Now you send yourself. Since this 10th assembly, please, Jude, tell me one law that they have passed that is helping the ordinary Nigerians. Mention one. Insecurity is ravaging the land. Why is it that your National Assembly cannot declare a state of emergency? But with a voice vote, they were able to declare a level playing ground for the. But today he's telling you his administration.
Uncle Ibas.
He is now he's chesting it. He's not talking like a man that 6 months will not be enough for him to do what he wants to do.
The man don't balance.
He's not talking like a politician, a typical one. Even Wike, your FCT minister, is not happy that what will have something in Rivers State. He's not happy. And that's the truth. But he's not happy now. He's not happy that you have a military administration. The way he thought it would be is not the way it is. You forget, say, so Jaman know they take instruction.
But don't forget, Ibas and Wiki, they're friends.
When it comes to power, there is no friendship. Power corrupts.
Absolute power corrupts.
Absolutely. Thank you. So that is just it. So as it is today, Ibas can declare that Wike cannot enter Rivers State. He will not enter. That is it. He's in charge. Are you going to want this country to remain? I'm telling you the truth. It's not the political class that are holding this country together. They don't care. The people are the ones holding this country together. The poor people, the poor Nigerians, the average Nigerians. They're the ones who are still holding this country together. Don't think it's the politicians. And that's why in everything they're doing, they're still scared of the people. Honestly speaking, they're scared of the people. And that is why the government, first of all, the government that came to power in 2015 with protest, today has made it impossible for anybody to protest. And that was why they sent that message when those little children were arrested and charged for treason, wanted a change.
And unfortunately, they didn't think straight of what kind of change they want. It's like when Buhari was campaigning in 2013, before the election. He kept shouting change. Nigerians kept shouting change. But all were under sea. So at the end of the day, what did he give to Nigerians? He changed Nigerians. He told you that the Nigerian youths are lazy. And people clapped. The problem we have in this country is the way we clap for politicians. You saw the other day, Jam Registrar was crying and people were clapping. And I was asking myself, what are they clapping for? When you have a serious issue.
He was crying now.
Because if we do, he's not being felt. Because he told us during the campaign he was going to be in charge of security.
It has always been like that, even during Buhari.
No, even
except I remember when Buhari left, went out of the country. That was when Oshibajo was able to,
he transmitted power.
Yeah, and then when
since
he came
this
back,
president has been traveling, have you heard them tell he has transmitted power?
No.
We need to stop this mindset of having vice presidents as spare tires that are hardly used. That's the truth. We need to. And this is why we're saying that this 1999 constitution needs to go for Nigeria to breathe. It needs to go. There are wonderful things in that document, like the social contract. But who is implementing it? Who is implementing it?